what do you think of MMA and these guys now? Because MMA is like everyone's watching MMA now. It's like the next big thing. Um, what do you think about it in general?
I think it's yeah, it's they how do you say it? They work behind the scenes, how they promote their shows are brilliant. That's something boxing has missed out of, and that's why guys like Logan Paul and things are attracting people because they build themselves, they push themselves, and people know who they are. But the athletes are real athletes. Some of them are honestly good athletes. I know a few of the guys that do it in South Africa that come with friends, actually personal friends of mine. But I respect them. I respect anybody who can get into a ring or in a cage, whatever the case may be, and get stood up there to take a punch from someone and to hit someone else back. If you can do that, you're true. You're a hard guy in my eyes. You've got the guts and my respect, basically.
Yeah, people like who haven't done boxing and things, they always like to talk. They like seeing Conor McGregor getting knocked out, and they're like, "Come on!" But it's not easy. He went in there and fought. Like people don't like understand. I think the mental aspect of fighting itself. How do you
Yeah, most
prepare
definitely.
mentally
And
for a
in
fight?
our it's actually a hard thing to ask. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll never do it. Like even Conor, he got knocked out of Australia. He still says he's gonna come back and beat him and beat have a rematch and win. You have a certain type of mentality to want to get into the ring to get hit and to hit someone else. You have to believe in yourself and build yourself up. It's the mental aspect, I think, in boxing or in MMA or in any type of contact sport is one of the top priorities. If you don't have a mental state right, if you go in, you're scared, you're not going to make it. You probably will get knocked out. You have to believe in yourself like 160%, 100, 200%. If I can say that's how much you have to believe in yourself.
Um, have you ever gotten knocked out before in
I've been
sparring
stopped.
or?
My last fight when I got the asthma attack. Now I've been knocked down. Yes. Um, Actually, I got knocked down a week before my wedding, which was pretty weird. The next round, I actually knocked the guy down as well. I still won the fight at least. But you know what happens? If you have to be willing to take it to dish it out as well.
How does the feeling of going into a fight, has it changed over the years, or have you like, does it come natural to you now, or do you still feel, I don't know, like you have a hesitation before you get into the ring?
Not really hesitation, it's just nerves. I think if you don't get nervous before fight, before you're going to go in there to try and hurt someone, and they can try and hurt you, there's something wrong with you. Honestly, if you don't get nervous, there's something wrong with you. There must be. I still get nervous as hell. I've had like close to almost 40 fights. I still get nervous every time I step into the ring. Especially the drive to the venue. That's it's one of the worst things for me. I hate driving to the venue because your stomach goes into knots. You start thinking, and that's the worst part. But you definitely. But when you hear that bell ring for the first time, it just everything goes away. Everything's gone, and your mind's clear. And you just want to fight.
I think a fighter needs that, because if you do not have that, you're going to get careless in the ring and you might just get knocked out because you have like no fear. I think Teddy Atlas was speaking about that. Do you listen to Teddy Atlas's podcast? What do you think of him?
I think Terry Eccles is one of the greatest trainers that's ever lived. In my personal opinion, he's a legend truly, and he knows his stuff. And I watch quite a lot of his stuff. Um, he's a guy that you have to listen to. He's a guy that you can learn from, even if you're not physically my coach, you can still hear what he says and understand what he says, and you can listen to him. That's why I love his boxing when he was on TV, the things he said, because mostly what he said before the fight actually happens in the fight, because he's that good. I think that I feel that I'm lucky as well, because my coach is also pretty good up on these types of things, and he can read a fight brilliantly. So I'm quite lucky.
Have you had the same team throughout your career?
Yeah, I turned pro by Colin, and I'm still by him all the way.
So from day one. So how many years have you been fighting for now?
Sure, since my amateur days, sure. It was 9 when I started, with 20,
You're
25
9.
years, 24 years.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, because in amateurs I had 150 amateur fights in my last book, plus the close to 40 pro fights. So I've had quite a lot of fights. I'm quite used to it by now.
I think it was Lomachenko. He won like 100 and something fights amateur, and then he lost his first fight, I think,
No,
his first pro fight.
no, he had 396
Three-
amateur fights. He lost one.
Sure.
He lost his second pro fight because he fought for a world title. And yeah, he was special as an amateur.
Yeah,
Really special.
yeah, he like the way he moves in the ring, but he lost his last fight. Um, what did you think? Did you watch that fight?
Yeah, my personal opinion, I think his dad shouldn't be in his corner because there was no rush, no push pressure on him. He threw away the first half of the fight. The first, I think, 5 or 6 rounds, he didn't do anything. He was losing every round, and they didn't shout at him in the corner or try and motivate him to do something different. I know he had a shoulder injury, but it's not an excuse. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think he could have done better. I think he should have won. If you look at how the fight went on, he could have won easily, quite easy. So I just think he got the wrong advice and he followed the wrong game plan.
Hmm.